Moving House, author Annie Savardi, illustrator Stephen Cartwright. There is a little yellow duck hiding on every double page. Can you find it? This is the Spark family. There's Sophie here. She's got roller skates on. And there's Patch the dog, and Mr. Spark, Mrs. Spark, Sam, and Peter. Sam is 7, and Sophie is 5. They are moving into this is the Spark family. There's Sophie and Patch the dog, and there's Mr. Spark, and there's Mrs. Spark, and Sam and Peter. Sam is 7 and Sophie is 5. They are moving into a new house very soon. This is the Sparks' old house. They have sold it to Mr. and Mrs. Potts. The Potts have come today to measure the rooms. And there, as you're looking at the picture, it's got a big sign that says sold. Also, I want to mention that as we're turning the pages, there's a little yellow chick that you need to find as we're reading the book. And so on this page, it's way up here in the window. He's hiding. The Sparks go to see their new house. The house is being painted before the Sparks move in. Mr. Sparks makes friends with the people who live next door. And there's the Mr. Spark. He's talking to the man next door, and Mom is watching the painter, and 2 men from Cozy Carpets arrive to put new carpets down in some of the rooms. And there's the little chickie there. The Sparks pack up their old house. It takes many days for Mr. and Mrs. Sparks to sort out all of their things. Packing is hard work. Sam makes sure that all of his things are packed too, but Sophie would rather play. So there she is playing. And Sam, he's got his head in the basket. And there's a little chickie right up here in the hidden in the box. The Sparks move. Early in the morning, a big truck arrives to take the Sparks furniture to their new home. Bill and Frank and Beth, his helpers, load everything into the big truck. Then they drive it to the new house. And here is Frank and Bill and Bess. And Sophie and Sam are helping here also with their bike and the buggy. And Mom has got a big plant here she's carrying. And we find the little chick way over here in the corner of what's being carried in. Everyone helps unload the truck. Bill shows Sam and Sophie the inside of the truck. Then they all start to take the things into the new house. They take things inside. Bill, Frank, and Bess carry the heavy furniture into the house. Mrs. Spark shows them where to put everything. So here's Bill and Frank. They're carrying, or Frank and Bess are carrying up the mattress, and Bill is coming in with some plants. And then the kids here are exploring what's behind this little door here. And also hiding right here is the little chickie. This is Sophie's new bedroom. Dad helps Sophie to get ready. He puts up the curtains. Sophie is very excited about having a new room. So there's Dad. He's got the curtain rod, and Sophie's jumping on the bed there. Sam has his own room too. Sam likes the new house. Now he does not have to share a room with Sophie. Mrs. Sparks helps him unpack. So here he's got airplanes that are hanging down from the ceiling, and Mom is going to hang up a picture of a cycle. And we find a little chick right here tucked away in front of Mrs. Spark. The Sparks meet the people from next door. In the afternoon, the Sparks go for a walk down their street. There are a lots of people to meet. And here Mrs. Spark is meeting the postman. Sophie and Sam have made new friends to play with. Mrs. Tabbitt from next door gives Mr. Sparks a big cake to welcome them. And there, Mrs. Tabbitt is right there, and she's giving Mr. Sparks a chocolate cake. It looks really good, doesn't it? And let's see where we can find the little chicken. Oh, here he is, way over here and by the fence, peeking in. The Sparks go to bed. Mr. and Mrs. Spark, Sophie, and Sam are very tired after their move. They fall fast asleep in their new home. And looking at them, they're just really exhausted. They clunked right out and went to sleep. And the little chickie is hiding right here underneath the mom's blanket in bed here. So this is the story about the Sparks moving to a new house. The end.